What's going on, guys? It's Gordon Sign here, coach of your Trenton Dragapults, bringing you the Week 8 recap for the BTA. I am joined by Hashak
Hello.
and Valor.
I had a 98.4% chance to give an intro here. Unfortunately, it didn't happen.
And if more people join throughout the recording, so be it. Tash has started that as a trend, so you know what? If it happens, it happens. That being said, this is probably going to be a little bit of a shorter one since Tash has to leave early, so we're going to try and get through these battles a little quicker. That being said, this was a quick week. Anyway, Valor versus Aaron. Valor, what was the plan?
I don't remember. My plan was my plan worked 98.4% at the time.
Great. So,
But yeah, this Arctofish confused me in this battle because I was trying for the life of me to figure out what its item was. It was some kind of weird build.
right, and unfortunately, you didn't really have a switch, and so Jolteon had to go.
Should have brought Jellicent.
Right. Now you're kind of forced into a position where you have to already pop your Unburdened, which isn't a huge deal, seeing that, you know, most of his team isn't that fast.
Oh, no, this is cancer. Aaron did this to me.
Oh, yeah.
He literally, what?
This moveset.
It's just rude.
Oh, I should have had block as well. That would have been so funny.
Oh,
He does.
I'm pretty sure he does.
You just didn't click it.
Oh my god.
This was my least favorite
Mandibles
battle
has
because
to
of
go.
that Mew.
So obviously you got to pop your G-Max early to finally get rid of this stupid fish.
Yep, Steel Surge also really helpful. That does a lot of chip to everything.
Zard
So for some reason here,
he didn't.
This confused me the most.
He must have forgot to click the button.
Or maybe he thought it did more damage. I don't know, because that was a standard set.
Right.
Anyway, that cost him his G-Max right there. And now I'm actually in a much better position.
Right.
Because these steel spikes hurt a lot.
But then you missed the Willow.
Ooh.
Yeah, but that sucks.
Thunder
He
Wave.
hits the Thunder Wave.
Flare Blitz, big damage. Reflect. Oh, full parrot, great.
Yep, full parrot. He gets the second screen up, full parrot again.
And now Darkest Lariat, which does a lot more since, you know, he's not burned from the Willow.
Yep.
He gets both screens up, which he shouldn't have been able to do.
Oh my god.
Finally lands the Willow, though. Now he imprisons you.
Oh
I thought he was
god.
gonna transform.
He's setting up the Arcanine to the chopping block.
It's literally just cancer.
Oh my god. Not every day you see it. It's not every day you see a burned Arcanine.
Let's
You can speed this up because it's just slow.
Alright, so struggles to death, obviously that's the plan. Now, Sylveon. He goes in Kamao just to sack, I guess. It's a bit odd. You do predict the switch. He doesn't switch.
Wait, what was that switch for? Hold on.
That was for Rotom.
Okay, well, two things. One, what if he was soundproof? And two, Hyper Voice still did more than Mystical Fire. I guess it would have been good for the special attack drop.
I guess in hindsight, it didn't really end up mattering, so.
Yeah, fair enough.
He blocks me in with Lucha.
The good
I
thing
have no
is,
item, so Acro still does a chunk.
Good thing is, if he wants to pull the shenanigans, there's a Sylveon. He gets to come in.
You know, so at this point I kind of realized, wait a minute, he's not in a good position at all.
Yeah.
Because he has to keep roosting. I tried to go for a flinch there.
I understand.
Unfortunately, never lucky because it was just kind of a never-ending battle.
Alright.
Oh, that was kind of a throw, I think, because... Oh, never mind.
Struggle does decent damage.
Yeah.
at this point, Sylveon's able to come in. Eat that for free. Click Mystical Fire. Now Rotom comes in.
Okay. No, this is a no
Nasty
HP.
Plot. So
This is a no special bulk set.
Boom.
So
Mystical Fire does 46. Rotom's at 48. Thunderbolt. Para. Mystical Fire hits. It does 47. It lives on 1, meaning it was a roll.
that was a 98.4% chance to kill with
To
2
two
Mystic
count.
Fires.
That being said,
Mi-
Hyper Voice,
Yes,
in hindsight, a
Hyper
Hyper
Voice did
Voice
kill.
would have killed, and the second Hyper Voice would have been good. First Mystical Fire makes sense, since he was Nasty Plot.
Yeah.
But then he gets the 4% crit.
Turns out, without the crit, max a Leaf Storm was doing was 44%.
So not only did he get a 98.4% chance to live, to die. He got the 1.6%. Then he got the 4% crit roll.
He also got a paralysis that didn't end up mattering, but still.
Yeah.
And that was the game.
RNG just did not want Valor to win that game.
Nope.
It's crazy.
Valor got fucked. That being said, Hash, you played Nuke.
Oh,
And,
Nuke is here. Perfect.
Oh, hi,
You
Nuke.
did play me.
Welcome, Nuke. And speaking of Hash versus Nuke and people getting fucked, this battle.
Yeah,
Oh, boy.
Nuke got really unlucky in this battle.
Oh boy. So actually, before we start, what was your Nuke? What was your plan going into this? And then Hash, I'll get your end of it as well. If you don't remember, it's okay.
I don't know. I think it was just to hit hard and not let him set up.
That's fair. I mean, yeah,
Basically.
you did bring multiple things to get rid of his setup. Thank God somebody did that.
Yeah.
As for Hash,
It's almost like Hash tries to do the same thing every single week.
If it's not broke, don't fix it. Okay. The thing I did was just bring things to chip down Copper so that I can win with Cloister.
fair enough.
That was my game plan.
Sleep powder lands, you know. Alright. Leech Seed also lands. So now Skuntank's in a weird position. Good thing is, you can't put anything else to sleep as long as Skuntank stays asleep.
Yeah.
That being said, both you switch out, and unfortunately, that means Centiskorch is dead. But Rotom's able to force the Cloister out, which is good. Now
Over here, I get a really lucky thing, I think. No, wait, no, this is not it.
the good thing is, this Eldegoss is now toxic, so he can't sit here forever. Thank
Yeah.
God.
It can still sit there a very long time.
Right.
A solid read for me to switch out. Pretty straightforward play.
Now Rotom Wash, that was a good call right there.
Yeah.
No pursuit.
So sad.
Another good call with the Volt Switch. Right back into
He
this
just
thing.
needs this thing to wake up. Because this deals with Eldegoss and saves him a whole lot of trouble. But
Alright, that's
it
one sleep
stays
turn.
asleep.
Let's count the
Oh.
sleep turns.
This is where it gets really haxy.
Right. Alright, so Rock Blast.
2, 3, 4.
Well, I mean-
And now he's dead if he hits him with the electric.
Oh no, he gets flinched. Goes for Icicle Spear in case he switches.
And he gets the kill. So now Nuke's pretty much fucked. But Hash is like,
I still
nah.
have a chance at this point. It's
Yeah.
not completely
Copper
over,
Raj
but
is
it's
a
not
bulky
great.
boy.
Right. So Hash is
Yeah.
like, nah, I can just do that shit with Cloister again later. But Copperage is able to, get that +1, and it's starting to... Tables are starting to shift the other way. Oh,
And
wait,
then-
no.
Oh wait, no, it's set up Mew.
But that did do
Everyone-
50, so that's good. Good damage.
And then I remember it does more when you're in.
Heavy
Yeah.
Slam.
So I had like a 4th coverage move on Copperage. I think I added Heat Crash just for Eldegoss. Like obviously Heavy Slam does a lot, but I was torn between.
If this thing had just woken up, it would have saved you so much trouble.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
yeah.
I almost had Whirlwind on Copperage was the point I was trying to get, so that would have changed that
Haze.
exchange.
Finally, you
Alright.
wake up.
This
Well,
is
if only you were slower, because
I
then it
should
would
have
have
hazed
actually
right here. I should have hazed right there. I didn't think.
Yeah.
That's my misplay.
Right.
not
That-
immunity.
there. I was kind of weirded out. I was like, wait, why didn't you haze here?
Right.
Fortunately now, it just clicks buttons.
I also should have went into Rhyperior there because it was at full health. It definitely lived and outsped. So I think, I don't know. Sometimes I just misplay for no reason. I don't know why.
To be fair, you see belly drum, and that's terrifying.
Yeah.
Fortunately now, Dragapult. Well, that's you got the toxic kill at least, but unfortunately there's just a Clefable and stuff, and you're a Dragapult.
This is where it gets kind of sad.
Now he lands another sleep powder.
Like, I think I have like a minute chance at this point, but not a very good one.
Did you have anything to kill this freaking Clefable?
Well,
the way
you'll
I
see.
Unless
did
you had
so
like unless you had like Steel Wing or
So he
something.
gets the
He gets the
spit
Spidef drop, and I was like, oh my
But
god.
then you
If
get the
only-
special.
Oh,
attack
that's
drop.
so unlucky, Hash. Oh no.
I was surprised that that killed.
And this is where it happened. Yep,
Ice
Ice Shard.
Yep.
Yeah.
So some unfortunate things, obviously. The biggest one being Rotom getting flinched. Because
I was-
Yeah. I think
Yeah.
I misplayed enough at the end, and you played well enough though that
You
like
did
that was
misplay a bit
deserved- that
towards
was,
the end.
right.
that was a
Obviously,
deserved win.
because you click haze there on Snorlax. Snorlax kind of fucked at that point.
Especially with Rhyperior just there.
Right.
I'm not gonna misplay if we were playing it in the playoffs, so just wait.
Oh,
Ooh, I'm
okay,
excited.
okay. Well, I'm just telling you right now, in the playoffs, I'm not gonna be bringing Unga Bunga. I'm actually gonna be constructing teams that don't just
Uh-huh.
be like brain dead.
See you in the playoff recap when we talk about Hash bringing the same sets for the 20th time this season. That being said, there's not much to talk about here. Fish versus Cog. Cog
Cog not
panicked
play good.
about rain. Cog got very panicked about rain and built for rain and went, oh shit, Steelix exists. Uh-oh. I forgot.
I mean, he's got Seismitoad, which is a pretty good answer.
Yes, but
Ooh, it doesn't have
He just has to
leftovers.
preserve it well.
Look at that! Look at that! Like that, he's not a defensive set.
now the Power Whip was a good call.
I don't. Yeah, he needs to preserve that thing. That was.
Oh,
Problem.
Cog is not preserved.
He's not preserving it.
yeah, he's just
His one
getting a
answer to
chip.
Steelix is not getting preserved. I guess like Flapple setting up is a like quasi check, and like I guess Arachnid can switch into it, but like still, it's his.
Fortunately, he
it's his
decides
answer.
to say
I would say
decides-
go into. Yeah, I recommend it here.
he makes the double. So Steelix is now out against Arachnid in the rain. Very bad situation. Liquidation.
Doesn't do
38%.
Not enough.
Would have been nice if you got the defense up.
Yeah,
Also
misses the
that one.
toxic.
That was tragic. That's a tragic miss. And lands a
Hurricane
outside of
hits
rain.
outside of rain.
Confusion.
Because if he
Buddy
hits
pulls
if he hits toxic that first turn, he's able to switch out on the hurricane into
He does miss the
Seismitoad or
hurricane, which is
Corviknight.
good. And he's
Oh,
able to
that's
get the
true.
webs up.
or get up webs without having to rely on them.
Yeah, so now he
So that
decides to
miss
switch.
is
He's not
pretty
going to
big.
push his luck anymore.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like Corviknight's a better switch in there, honestly.
Yeah, I think Corviknight I think deals with Steelix well, cause you can just bulk up body press.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Assuming, yeah, I don't know if he had that.
Oh,
So you just
I don't know why you went for the
I
Thunder
think
Fang
Cog
there.
was thought Fish
The
is going to
double was
expect me
coming?
to double.
because he had been switching out on Steelix like every
Yeah.
time he was in.
but there was no reason to throw it away at that point though. You could have still saved it. He just
Oh,
decided
yeah,
to throw it away.
Especially
Right.
to deal with the Pelipper, which now he kind of deals with. the
Pelipper is taking a lot of damage in this battle. Like it adds up.
Probably
Oh,
I
that's
would've gone
a-
for liquidation there.
Yeah,
Was
I don't
the-
know why he
Was
did it.
was Arachnid outspeeding before? Or was that why he switched out? Because he was gonna die to a hurricane if he went for it.
I think so.
Okay.
And so he just switches
Finally gets a
Seismitoad
defense
dying
drop,
instead.
but now Seismitoad's dead, which very unfortunate.
Finally,
I really Corviknight.
And
Uh,
actually,
The bulk
webs are
up.
really good.
Really
I
too
don't
early
think
to
that was the
go for
right
bulk
play.
up. No,
I don't
not-
think that
not
was-
when
yeah.
there's-
If you click Brave Bird, things would have been very different there.
Exactly.
Now he's
Now goes
trying to
into this.
D-dance.
but it's not enough to
I
save
don't know
him.
why he went for the Dragon Dance on the Galvantula of all things.
Nice ice shock.
Drops. Oh dang. Is this thing like expert? Like
This is Scarf.
he just-
That's a Scarf
Oh,
thing, I'm
Scarf?
pretty sure.
No,
Oh,
I
No,
think he
no,
meant
it's
on
not Scarf.
Galvantula.
He clicked Thunderbolt. He clicked
He
Thunder
meant
and then
on
Bug Buzz.
Galvantula.
he switched his moves. It's just I was surprised how much he's doing to, like that he's OHKOing all this stuff. I don't know. Maybe it's not.
Yeah, I
Maybe
think
I'm
it's just.
underestimating his
Unfortunately-
power.
At this point, the battle's kind of over.
Yeah.
Raikkonen
He
cannot
can
beat
get
this
he can get
team.
some few kills here just because of the webs at least.
So
Should-
faster.
Oh, he doesn't.
And
have
no, it's
speed.
not. Like this,
No,
Raikonen's like base 50
It's weird
something,
that
or
he. Sorry, what were you saying?
Raikonen's like base 50. This thing's like base 70. It was.
I just think it's weird that he brought webs and like all of his slower mons still were outsped under webs.
Right.
Like I feel like you have to like put a little like enough. Like if you're gonna bring webs, but then you get outsped anyways, like it's what's really the point of that.
Right.
Yeah.
This is not Cog's best battle by a long
It's
shot.
a 6-0 win for Fish to make up for the 6-0 loss he had earlier in the season, so evens
It's
out.
only one battle. You can still turn it around.
Yeah,
Wait, you got a
unfo-
6-0 loss?
Yeah, Fish
Yeah.
got 6-0'd by you, Hash.
Fucking. Oh.
That being
Yeah,
said,
no, I'd be mad too if I got 6-0'd by
that
your
being
team.
said, this is not a great start for Cog. Because Cog, I mean, he has week 9, which already happened. I forget exactly what happened. But then week 10 and 11, he plays Aaron and Incog, who are both in playoff positions. And out of all the teams looking to clinch a playoff spot that are left, there's 12 for trying to clinch 6 spots. Cog has the hardest of 2 opponents if you do it based off the current standings, like by a long shot. So Cog's kind of in a bad position, and this battle did not help. That being said,
Oh no, not this one.
on the contrary to being in a bad position, Primer has found himself at the end of the season in a pretty good position, playing against teams that I believe are all currently out of playoffs. And now this one, he's up against Blue Skies, and for those of you that don't know, they're actually pretty good friends. So this was fun for them to finally go head-to-head in competitive battling. But obviously, Primer has a lot more experience than Blue Skies, so this could get ugly. However,
Nice turn
nice
one,
rock
Turn one
slide
flinch.
flinch turn 1.
Hell yeah.
And now
Switch is the
a
launch,
nice, also a nice switch on the knockoff. And Machamp comes in. Now it does just click close combat. Would have been nice to see a fire punch from this thing, but it happens.
and it just roost.
Now there's the fire punch. Fortunately, that didn't come out earlier. And Roost is just gonna
I mean, yeah, staying in at this point isn't really gonna help.
right.
I get
Trevor-
I feel like Lapras is your switch in there on it. Well, I guess. Yeah, I don't know.
Hex is a special. It's weird. It's a weird kind of special tree. Maybe it had Willow. I don't know.
That gyro ball picking up the kill there was big as well.
Ooh, I don't know. I don't think Excadrill can beat.
No. Not much can beat Ferrothorn.
I feel like you gotta go Bravier.
Another
I mean,
rock slide
Bravier's
flip,
probably the
that's
best
2 for
way
2.
to deal with it.
Why
Yeah,
it has
probably.
high horsepower
Wait.
and earthquake, I will not understand.
Oh, that's interesting.
That's weird.
High horsepower, yeah, and unfortunate. If there was a rock slide there going for the flints, that would have been cool.
Oh my, it was slower. Isn't Zatu slower naturally?
Yeah.
No, I think
No,
it has
Zatsu's actually
like
faster.
95.
Shit.
But I don't think she ran speed on it.
Oh my god.
Now we
Thunderbolt.
once
Just
again
usually you
see
see a
special
bulk.
Gyarados.
Yeah, that's true. You don't usually see a fast
Mirror
Zatu.
And Primer trying to do the mirror coat thing yet again. And finally
Oh my God.
somebody has learned.
Mixed Revenant.
Okay, but imagine mirror coding a Gyarados.
I mean,
And it would have
Yes.
worked.
to be
And
fair, it's a Blue Skies Gyarados. Most Hermons tend to be run mixed. And
That's true.
it's from
Ooh,
a
that's
lack of
gonna hurt.
experience, unfortunately.
Oh my god, that's disgusting amounts of recoil.
Yeah.
I mean, it kills itself at least. No, it died to Iron Barbs. Iron Barbs
Fortunately, it
proc
does not
first.
kill itself. Now, Braviary is finally able to kill this and pick up a kill for Blue Skies, so not all hope is lost at this point. But Rotom's able to just come in here and take a life.
Well, switch.
Now, my Melodic's plan is to wall this thing.
If only in it.
That being
That'd
said,
be cool.
Freeze dry would have been nice here.
yeah. Freeze dry would have been really nice. Now it does go for max lightning, which is good.
Oh, it's a
41%
speed.
with the boost.
Oh,
This
you get a
is
miracle,
no wait.
though.
Oh yeah, this isn't a speed tie. It's a miracle.
Alright. Max lightning again. Volt switch in the electric terrain does big damage.
He doesn't get
It
the terrain
doesn't-
boost because it's levitating.
Yeah.
Oh shit, you're right.
Go- She went for max lightning though, so
Does get the kill on the melodic.
That was just what a great read.
That being
Mhm.
said,
Clicking max lightning.
this Rotom's able to pick up that final kill, and it's a 4-0 win for Primer. And Primer is looking to make a deep playoff run, and these last few battles being against teams that are either trying to make it in playoffs or are out is definitely going to help with seeding. So, best of luck to you.
You know,
Primer.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Yeah, go ahead.
It's really great to see Blue Skies like getting a 4-0 versus Primer. That's really good. I think Blue Skies is improving a lot.
Oh yeah, for
Yeah,
sure. I mean, we
definitely
saw
from the
that.
start to now.
We saw that battle versus Lexi, and we'll get into Lexi in a little bit here and her battle, but Lexi has been on, ever since coming back, has been on a tear, and to make that a 1-0 against Lexi was really good. So 4-0 here, not bad at all. Definitely improvement from where we started. That being said,
Oh
Golem
no.
versus Evan.
No.
This battle got off to a very interesting start. So we see Mystical Fire from Rapidash. And the Iron Head kill immediately. That was a weird exchange. But Shadow Sneak Mimikyu is able to deal with Aegis Slash. So you know what? Aegis Slash for Rapidash trade, I mean, not that bad in the grand scheme of things.
Now is
That-
he Cotton Guard Whimsicott?
With Toxic. Oh boy.
It's good tech.
I hate this so much.
And this gets
Prankster
the
also.
hash seal of approval right here.
That is worth nothing.
Oh my god. Life Orb, Poison, Rocky
Synthesis.
Helmet.
Wait, died to its own life orb actually.
Trick room.
Did we count that?
Probably. If not, it's okay.
I'll double check that one because it died. Life orb proc is what killed it.
Right.
Freeze dry. I don't feel I need to read a switch out there.
Trick
After we
room.
just click
Wait,
a
who said the
move.
trick room again?
Yeah.
Whimsicott.
Oh, but it doesn't matter because Zolt is out. Zolt is claiming lives.
Yeah.
That hu-
Unfortunately-
hustle
Cover
don't
dancing
miss.
when under trick room is also an interesting play.
I think it was so that. Oh my god, that does so much. I think it's because waiting for Trick Room to end.
Right. What? And if
When
Hustle
you're
missed,
risking-
that could
yeah,
have been
you're
huge.
just risking that.
No, if Hustle rock slide, if it was Hustle, if that rock slide missed.
It would have been over.
Right.
In
Yeah,
rocks like can miss
possibly.
either way.
Yeah, it was like a 72% chance to even hit, so it's not. Counter though, oh that's sick.
Counter Snorlax.
And now Mr. Fish comes in, but there's a Lapras in the back.
Yo, have you guys heard? Fish is getting suspect texted.
It's the
We
dumbest
need
thing
it.
ever.
We need it. There's Clefables out here.
Oh, what we're and that's the game. 4-0 win for Evan. Real quick on that. When we're getting a bunch of mons put in a patch in a month, why are we banning anything from OU? When the meta can completely shift with the new mons and the things being suspected that have been good up until now could totally be managed with if the right mons come back. I don't
Exactly.
understand it. It's Smogon going, oh, this thing hurts and it's not fun to deal with. I don't want to deal with it, so let's just get rid of it because I don't want to deal with it. It's like Zygarde 50% in Nat decks. For some reason, Nat decks, they allow hidden power, but they're like, nah, Zygarde 50%, that's got to go.
It is whack.
It's so stupid, and
We live in a Pokemon world.
it upsets me that Smogon sometimes bans things just because people find them annoying and don't know how to build around it and deal with it. Instead of dealing with it, it's like, we'll just ban it and then I don't have to worry about it. It's like so stupid. Anyway, Smogon ran over. Evan 4-0 convincing win over Golem. I believe no, it was until next week that right. That
Unfortunately, Golem didn't matter what he clicked with that at the end. There was if he was either clicking Outrage and there was a Fairy type, or he's clicking Vicious Rend for the Water Absorb mod.
Right, and anything else wasn't doing enough damage to anything.
Should have
Yeah.
clicked Rock Slide. Flinched everything to death.
Oh my god. That being said, Tyler versus JD. And
Another Dracovish.
My memory of this battle is rusty, so
same
just
here.
see it.
Morpeko Hitmonlee lead. And JD's like, yeah, no, you're not going to do this Aura Wheel shenanigans. Goes right here. But Tyler actually goes for a fake out, which is interesting, and brings the Seed Bomb.
Uh-oh.
Weakness policy?
Weakness policy right here.
Sash.
However,
Unfortunately,
Sash
we-
Morpeko. And, Seed Bomb was a damage roll. Oh, great. It did 46 and now it did 50.
Morpeko's a goat. Like, look at that thing. You don't expect it to do work, but it always does work.
And now the Vicious Rend gets the kill on that thing.
Interesting to see sack the thing when you have a Toxapex right there.
Right. It was a bit interesting. Now he is scouting, which is always good. And he's like, alright, Steelix can take this. Oh, wait, no, it can't. It's crit. And, yeah, Steelix has defense, not Spadef. Oh, boy.
Yeah, no, that if that had Spadef, you should not have done that much, even with a crit.
That was a
Yeah.
specs, I think.
I don't think that could matter though, based on how much it did. Like
Oh,
it would have
no.
2-shot anyways.
That being
Yeah.
said, nice Max Quake kill on the Heliolisk, and Gengar now comes out. And
With a special defense boost, but he
Tyler
decides he
is
doesn't want to chance it.
terrified of the potential grass type move. But turns out it's a substitute set. Gets the poison. Not that it matters.
That's a good play on Tyler's end.
Right.
You want to.
Now, Ditto is able to come in and just revenge kill, which is good, but the
Oh.
disable. So now it is forced out because it is,
I mean, he had a free Grimmsnarl switch in there because that was most
Yeah.
likely Scarf Ditto, so
fair
it just
enough.
makes him be able to go into this thing instead. But
Nice liquidation, big damage on Grimmsnarl, and JD now goes for the max,
Good
or
play.
not the max, the bulk up, forgetting that he doesn't outspeed. His pranksters won't let him outspeed. So even with the max, and if it, the liquidation
Oh.
didn't go,
Oh, the
that's
high
so
jump
rough.
kick.
oh yeah,
But
that,
no,
did he already knock?
it's
did
kind
he
of
already
easy
click
to get.
knockoff? Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
This is probably what he had to go
It's
for.
kind of one of those weird things where it's hard to tell what you're exactly going to be doing. Because,
right.
with Gmax, it's hard to tell like if they're going to be running speed or if they're going to be running like HP.
Can you get a
I
flinch with
love
Psychic
that
Flames?
calc.
No, you can't. It
Okay.
I
just.
love that JD calced it so
I was wondering.
Outrage wouldn't kill his own Dracovish.
Did he actually, or was that just a coincidence?
I'm assuming that's what what it was.
I don't
I
know.
mean, it
think
could have.
Dracovish
I could
is
see it can
decent
go
bulk.
away.
Yeah, I think it actually just lives naturally because Dracovish is that
Really?
stupidly bulky.
Huh.
And it's like natural attack isn't great, but it's just because of strong jaw and like
Right.
other stuff like that that makes it strong.
That being said, Tyler's able to win with his mascot using a Ditto against JD.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
2-0. I believe he's told me that both times he's gone up against Mr. Fish, he has used Mr. Fish to win. So,
My god.
good on
Mr.
Tyler.
Fish.
That being said, oh, myself versus Lexi. This battle.
Oh.
This upset me. So turn one, I'm like, that is Scarf. There's no way he's leading that, and that's not Scarf. So I go into Silvally Steel, and I'm like, might as well fire off a multi-attack. You know, can't hurt. And at this point, I'm just like, alright, I'll parting shot, you know. Quagsire is not going to do things to me. He does land the Toxic, which isn't a big deal to me. And here, I'm going to go for the... Oh, it missed.
Oh.
That being
90%
said,
accurate.
in hindsight, I probably should have went for the Dazzling Gleam, but I was expecting Gengar to potentially come in, and I wanted to get air slash damage on it, so...
So now this thing is guts.
And Facade is
This
going to do damage, but it ain't going to 2-ko, so...
This thing's a monster. Well, it doesn't have. Lexi doesn't have close combat.
Nope. And that's why
Ooh.
and so I'm parting shot here. Now it does switch a Rua Flame Orb onto me. I'm like, oh no, that's
Oh,
And then your
that's such a
coil
sick
set.
play.
because even though I have Shed Skin, it'll burn me right back. So and now this thing is unaware, so it's like, oh boy, well, might as
That's
well.
that was some good tech. I like that.
That's sick.
Switcheroo Flame Orb. I like that.
Now if you couldn't tell, I'm pretty sure I had Choice Band on Dragapult this week.
And this thing has Ice Beam. This Quagsire is a monster. It can
Really is.
recover.
Okay.
Scald, Ice Beam, recover, Toxic.
Now we do get an air slash flinch, which makes sense because you know
60%.
Serene Grace. Hitmonchan. All right, oh,
Oh,
great. Hope that didn't matter too much. Oh, well, I'm not sure if this thing's AV, so let's switch in case he might be running a Scarf set as well as, the Gardevoir. So we're just going to go into Sandaconda, and we're going to do this. Now, unfortunately, this isn't a Rest Talk set. Because, I wasn't expecting damn Flame
You
One.
can rest Shed Skin, but you just get burned. That's just so unfortunate.
And so at this point, I'm just like, alright. Oh, look, the burn.
Weird.
Oh.
Oh.
so oh wait, you could have gone into Togekiss,
Yeah, I could have, but
Dragapult.
I'm like, Dragapult does big damage. Stealing. Turns out that even with AV, Air Slash was doing 50. So, Hitmonchan would be dead right now, but instead I'm forced to go into Ditto on it. Because
Wait, why?
it's not dead and nothing else wants to take it. I don't want to take an Ice Punch on Togekiss or Dragapult, and I don't want...
But why didn't you just kill it with Dragapult?
Because I'm still not sure if it's AV or Scarf right now.
Wait, what? Oh, does it outspeed with Scarf?
It could potentially outspeed with Scarf.
I thought it doesn't. Isn't it
Yeah.
Dracovish speed tier, which doesn't outspeed?
I thought it outsped with Scarf.
Hitmonchan, 1 sec.
Hold
Don't
on.
stop the battle. Just keep going. I can check it.
276 times 1.5. 414. Oh, I think I was running out of it. That might have been it.
Fair enough. Okay.
That might have
If
been
he's
it.
no unless you're as long as you were max speed, he couldn't.
Now I do
Unless
get the
he was- unless he
freeze
was
with the
Jolly-
Ice Punch there, which is big. That being said, we shouldn't have had to deal. I shouldn't even have a Hitmonchan right now because he shouldn't have she shouldn't have a Hitmonchan right now. And now the knockoff on Togekiss, I'm just like, okay, whatever. You know what? So be it. So Togekiss now goes down. And I'm
Oh yeah,
like-
Hitmonchan. If it's a Jolly set and you're not a speed
And
boosted set,
now I went into Ditto, and I immediately forget. Wait, I don't get Guts boost. And I'm like, I
Wait,
saw
you don't
obstruct
take the
on the set,
ability?
and I'm like,
Wait,
they're
You-
gonna
you
obstruct me.
no, he also
when you're
gets the
bossing, you
ability,
take your ability too.
but he's not burnt.
I'm not burned, so I don't get the
Oh,
boost.
Yeah, sorry, yeah,
But I
sorry,
do
my
see
bad.
obstruct, and on the set, and I'm like, I'm gonna switch out because they're trying to obstruct me. So at this point, I'm like, I can just click U-turn and go for a big
Quag
damage.
is dead.
Quag is dead. And now I can go into my Machamp and get my free burn. At this point, I can max here. And I do take that facade nicely. I go for the max fighting move, not that the crit mattered at all.
Cheer, strike, whatever
Basically,
it is.
focus energy.
And now I know this thing is Scarf, so I'm like, uh-oh, that kills me. So I go into Ditto. Because I'm going to take that. And the reason I switched out is because I have Bullet Punch. So now I'm like, alright, Bullet Punch time. Fortunately, it doesn't do enough damage to this Tatuko. And, oh yeah, also it's a max. So, unfortunately at this point I didn't have a play because if I switched out into Dragapult, Dragapult was dead, and I just go back into this and click Bullet Punch again. So it's like, there wasn't really a play at this point. So
I guess you get differential.
Right. So now I'm able to get a kill here with Dragapult. And Sucker Punch doesn't kill me. Made sure of that. And Steel Wing actually gets a crit, which I do believe mattered. But because this thing is Scarf, it outspeeds me and kills me. And that is that's a 1-0 win. And not that saying killing the Hitmonchan would have made me win the game, but it would have completely changed how this game ended up being played out on both ends. So it's just more of an unfortunate thing that we didn't get to see the game play out the way I would have liked it to. More so than anything. But yeah,
Yeah, either way, it
GG
was
to
a good
Lexi.
game.
It was a
So
close
close.
match and, played well with the cards she was given, so can't help it. It's just another match where I missed some moves. Let's see, I missed I missed 4 or 5%, 95% accurate moves in 2 weeks? Great. Oh boy. That being said, Walt versus Flapjack. This battle, on paper, looked like it could definitely go to in Flapjack's favor. But Walt had things for it. So like it was kind of one where you're sitting there scratching your head like, who's winning this one? Who's taking this? And Walt unfortunately doesn't have a switch in for Boom Burst really, because not Boom Burst, for Toxtricity on turn 1 here, and that's what Walt kind of realizes on the Volt Switch. Like, this thing went for a poison move. I can go Corv, but it went for an electric move, and Corv's dead. I guess I can go to Gastro, but Flapjack's like, why don't I just click Boom Burst and do massive damage to anything? And
losing this sucks because there's a Mudsdale there, and it's just a really good
Gengar as
defensive
well.
mon.
Yeah. And so
Gengar depends on the coverage, but
that's true. But Flapjack's been running Choice Set a lot, so this thing
Gengar
potentially
is one of those
could.
really dangerous mons where it just has a really large move pool. Thanks to
Now
its
knocking off that
in the
Choice
game.
Band is also big because now Haxorus don't hit nearly as hard.
Oh, didn't we see that was Mold Breaker? That's Mold Breaker Haxorus. Something important to remember.
Oh right. Does miss the Dragon Tail on the Corviknight, but not that it's an issue because it's actually helping this Mudsdale get defense boost. Now, bulk up is a bit of a problem for Flapjack because, as you see, Rock Slide's not doing enough. And
I would
he didn't
attack here.
Yeah, he didn't bring Roar this week. Now Walt goes for another bulk up, and now goes for the max, and kills Scrafty, and gets rid of Rocks. Now
Amazing.
Mudsdale's able to come back in and protect to stall this out. Does crit, not that it's gonna do that much. Another one.
So bulky.
Flapjack is
This
able to get more
force.
chip. And now Walter is out of maxing, which is huge for Flap. Does go into
That was a
Toxtricity,
misplay.
but unfortunately Brave Bird does kill, and so we see the Hatterene have to come in and try and bail him out. And he does have the berry, so he lives comfortably, and the Max Flare picks up the kill.
Fire.
Nice poison jab from Walter there. And the poison
poison.
actually comes out.
Nice.
And now, that poison, based on, I believe, some rolls we did, based on certain things, ends up adding up here, as you can see. Because the Leaf Storm misses.
Oh.
So if it's
'Cause
not poisoned,
it would have been alive right
it
now.
is still alive. That being
Wow.
To be
said,
fair, the poison kind of cancels out the Leaf Storm miss, so I feel like that's pretty fair,
yeah.
at least in my opinion.
Mach Punch. Oh, it doesn't Mach Punch.
Psychic Terrain, yeah.
No. Well, he could Mach Punch because it's a flying type.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot that.
So
I don't think
Something
would it
for
let him
second.
use it. No, wait, does Psychic Terrain prevent Pokemon from being hit, or does it prevent them from using it?
it prevents them from being hit. So if you're a flying type, then you can actually get hit by it. So that's why like some cool shit is like, for example, Indeedee runs Fake Out to mess with like Corviknight in doubles and shit like that.
Oh, interesting. But yeah, unfortunately for Walter, Flapjack is pretty much able to kill him with the two things that Gastron potentially could have dealt with.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, his team didn't really have much to deal with Hatterene. I mean, Drapion got one shot, unfortunately, with that G-Max Smite.
Right, and losing the max early with Corv made easy work for Hatterene as well.
Yeah.
And now we go on to our final battle here, which is Mark versus Incog. And now, Mark had one plan. We're going to see that plan. He brought a certain ability on his Colossal. He brought
Oh.
Steam Engine. So here comes
It's
the
so hard in
Cinderace.
singles to have that be a strategy, but yeah, let's see what happens.
And now Colossal comes in.
Uh-oh.
Now it's the Steam Engine. But, oh yeah, there's a Mudsdale. And Mark goes, wait, there's a Mudsdale. Well, there goes my plan.
He just has regular Colossal, right?
Right.
Yeah, regular. No one has. No one's.
Okay.
I don't think anyone in either conference drafted
No.
G-Max. G-Max.
I mean, he can
Colossal.
still have that strategy because it resists Pyro Ball by so much.
Here we
Yeah,
go
he can use it.
again.
I feel like
He's
he
getting
could have
good chip off.
ran special with like power.
There is a
Solar Beam
weird
plus
play to me.
Fire Blast
I
would have killed.
Don't
Yeah.
know why the
That's just my
Stone
opinion of what he
Edge.
could have done.
Maybe because he could have critted and stab.
I don't know. I feel like, yeah, if he was like, as
That
Nick
might
was
have been
saying.
reading for the Rabombi or the Sarina to come in covering the
That's true.
Earthquake play. That's the only thing I can see it
Mhm,
for mainly.
That's true.
Brave Bird now, which is big.
Gordon,
Makes
when the
three.
thing happens, you gotta play Calamari Incantation though.
No, that's fine.
You gotta play it when that happens.
I'm too lazy.
She's like
That
edited
part's-
over or something.
Yeah, that means we're
Maybe.
doing stuff in post.
That's fair.
The thing is, I like the idea, but by the time I get to it, I don't know if I'll remember the idea. If you really think I sit there and listen to all this back, you're nuts.
Why don't you just sing it, Hash, if you want it to be played?
Good point.
Oh god. What is it? Just a button? Well, I mean, hold on. Let's wait for it to even happen first.
Oh,
So
that was
Rabami
a
finally
contest
goes-
substitute.
Bami goes down,
Alright.
and now Gengar comes out, and Incog's like, I've had enough of your shenanigans, bird. Get out of here. And Mark didn't know it had a electric type move, and Mark kind of shit himself when he saw it. Another time where Mark went, uh-oh, this doesn't fit my plan. Everything is bad. Now Mark
You
goes
get
to the
double.
double, which is huge, and he actually gets it.
If you had clicked Wish there, because I don't think that GMX Terror was going to kill.
Yeah. Would have been good.
I
Yeah.
don't. Yeah.
Oh,
Pattern unfortunately dies.
I feel like you got to go Malamar there, right?
yeah.
You'd
Like-
think. And Poltergeist to
Cincy?
Sash.
I mean, yeah, he's able to do this, but like he's still got to deal with so much other stuff in the back still.
Right.
Nuke,
Like,
you
how
don't
does-
remember. It's clear you don't remember this battle.
No, I don't honestly.
You'll see. You'll see.
Stored
So,
power
stored
ain't gonna
power.
be enough. And
Still did a
now.
matchup.
Alright.
Okay, so at this point,
me
me and Gordon were in call. We're like, oh, this battle's over, unfortunately. What's Malamar gonna do?
I
there's too much-
believe. Is it this turn?
It is.
What- oh,
This
it's
turn is
time?
when we realize, oh wait,
Superpower.
this battle's not over.
Because right there, it did 38. And now. Oh, good lord. Ash, it sounds horrible. Jesus Christmas.
I'm sorry.
But
I
no,
feel like
like
he should have gone. Sorry to go back a little bit. I feel like you should have gone Obstagoon on the Poltergeist, because how? What does it do to touch him?
Right.
And then now he's got Serena at full health to have at least something else to deal with this Malamar.
Right, and that's what Incog ended up saying was he needed to preserve Serena.
but again, he
So-
didn't. None of, but everyone thought the battle was over at this point. He did. Mark also thought this was over.
And
Like-
nobody realized we had Scarf Malamar just sitting here. And this is
And
why
then once
this is
we-
important. Mudsdale at 76. That 38, perfect 38, because now we know it's probably going to kill depending on damage rolls.
Well, I mean, if he kept sacking everything, could he have lived? Like, hold on. How many turns did he have? Because he also has obstruct, right? So,
No.
No,
Oh, he
obstruct.
didn't.
If he had it, he would have clicked it. Also, it would have just made this thing stronger. But still would have kept to stalled out per turn.
His
Well,
only
hold on,
win, his
hold on.
win con
He
here is
could've won.
toxic stalling.
yeah, he could have won, I think, with protect stall.
Hold on. Actually,
If he clicks protect switches,
so
and
protect
Yeah, so
here.
what-
protect
Right.
switches, then protect.
Switches. Yeah.
Alright, so then how much did it do?
It would've
did-
been an
Oh,
extra-
shit.
Go
It
to
would have
like.
been an extra like one or two turns. I feel like.
No, it would have been an extra 2 turns. Yeah, it would have gone an extra 2 turns. So protects here and then switches into his
Obstagoon
thing.
or Serena.
Either one
Goes
dies.
back
Scroll
into
over. It says,
Mudsdale.
it says the toxic damage. Scroll over
So
the
it's going to do.
18%.
So it would have done 18 that turn. Which you did
Right.
see.
And then he goes back into Woodsdale and clicks protect.
Right.
It does from
So see where
64,
he's at after this turn.
Brings it
Down
down
to-
again.
and then
48.
He
he
went
goes and stacks the last
Serena.
Mon, which gives him another turn. Yeah, he would have won.
31. Yeah, it would
He would have won.
31 and then protect.
He
Yeah.
goes back and protect, and it kills. So he choked there.
Right.
Yikes.
I mean, to be fair, when you see Scarf Malamar just doing things, you kind of go, "Oh, well, that's." You kind
Yeah,
of,
yeah.
you kind of get in that
It's
headspace.
really
of-
easy.
Hindsight is
is
2020.
horrible.
Yes,
Right. Thinking
but
of,
yeah,
protect cycle would have been the play. Actually, that's the first time anybody's thought about that, and this battle happened 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
So
oh,
Protect cycling like that is something like in the moment when something takes you off guard, though it's hard to like instantly be like, oh yeah, I should just let me
Right.
just do that. But
Exactly.
not that like it's completely excusable.
You
I
gotta-
get why he didn't do it.
Got to be a certain type of player to even think of that scummy tactic as well.
And if you actually, it's in the description. Go to Incog's video. You'll see where Malamar is the last Mon standing, and Incog has 4 Mons left. Incog goes, well, you know, that's a GG to Mark. Wait, this battle ain't over. And from there, we just see Malamar sweep, and it's a win for Mark. And yeah, Mark's fighting to stay alive in this playoff race. And we'll go over that in the next one because standings are all up to date after week 9. And but if you're curious, as of things right now, 12 teams are fighting for 6 spots. It is chaos. We have 2 weeks left of the BTA. As you're watching this, we still have 3 because we got to go over week 9, and you'll see that soon enough. But until then, you know, thank you everybody for joining me, and I've been Gordon Sign, and I'm signing off.
Goodbye.
All right, Hash,
Bye.
go do your shit.